Hello everyone, welcome to GS Booster Short, your daily dose for GS preparations. In our today's lecture, we are going to discuss a very important report, that is the Global Hunger Index Report 2021, which was released in the month of October. Now this report is important from us from both prelims and mains respect. With respect to GS2, it deals with issues of health and issues related to children. Now, why has this report been in discussion? Basically, as per Global Health Index, India has slipped in its ranking than what was its ranking in 2020. Today, India features at 101 rank out of 116 countries, and whereas in 2020 it featured at 94th rank. Only about 15 countries are today below India in this very ranking. India has also not featured well when there is a comparison from our neighbors also. So, which is why there has been much criticism when this report came out. Now, before we discuss about the report, how it is being prepared, it is important to see as to which are the organizations which bring out this very report. So this report basically was started being publishing in the year 2006, whereafter every year this is being published. This is published by European NGOs by the name of Concern Worldwide and Welthungere Life. Now these things are important from prelims respect. Now this year's edition is the 16th edition. What is the aim of this very report? Now the aim is to comprehensively measure and track hunger at global, regional and country level. So not only does this report captures the issue of hunger across global level, but it also brings out data with respect to regional comparisons, which shows us the inequality with respect to across different regions towards access of food. Now, how is this report calculated and what is the scoring mechanism? Why is it important to understand? Because you see, for example, there was this report called Ease of Doing Business. Now, how this report has been prepared was a matter of much discussion, and we could have seen questions coming in past years with respect to the same. This is why we need to understand as to what is the manner in which this report is being calculated and how is this report prepared. So basically this report concerns with 3 dimensions. It captures data in 3 dimensions and 4 categories. What are these 3 dimensions? The 3 dimensions are inadequate food supply, it is given 1/3 weightage. Then child mortality, again 1/3 weightage, and child undernourishment, again 1/3 weightage. Now, under inadequate food supply, what is being checked is undernourishment. Now this covers data with respect to the entire population, both children and adult. It sees whether all the population is having sufficient access to the minimum level of caloric intake which has been required by them. That is the roughly 1800 calories a day. Then we have under चाइल्ड अंडर नरिशमेंट. नाउ चाइल्ड अंडर नरिशमेंट का ये जो डायमेंशन है इसे 2 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया है. वन इज चाइल्ड वेस्टिंग एंड द अदर इज चाइल्ड स्टंटिंग. नाउ स्टंटिंग के लिए आप समझ लीजिए कि दैट इज एज के मुकाबले यदि आपकी हाइट कम है तो चाइल्ड कैन बी सेड टू बी स्टंटेड, एंड यदि आपके वेट के आपकी हाइट के मुकाबले आपका वेट कम है देन इट कम्स एज अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ वेस्टिंग, एंड ये अप टू 5 years ऑफ द एज तक मैप किया जाता है. इस कैटेगरी इस डायमेंशन के अंदर इन दोनों पार्ट्स को इक्वल वेटेज दे दी जाती है, दैट इज 1/6 एंड 1/6. लास्टली वी हैव चाइल्ड मोर्टैलिटी, दैट इज द नंबर ऑफ चिल्ड्रन विच डाई बिफोर अचेनिंग द एज ऑफ 5. This also tells us the level of micronutrients that have been available to the children. You can have a comprehensive look at this very table as well. I have also attached the PDF of this very slideshow along with this very video. Now, अब स्कोरिंग कैसे करी जाती है? हमने देख लिया कि कौन कौन से एरियाज के अंदर बेसिकली डेटा को कैप्चर किया जाता है। हाउ इज द स्कोरिंग डन? स्कोरिंग करी जाती है एक 100 के स्केल के ऊपर। नाउ अब इसमें उल्टा है, अगर आपके ज्यादा नंबर आ रहे हैं इसके अंदर तो आपकी सिचुएशन ज्यादा बुरी है। सो द लेसर द नंबर, the lesser the score that you have got into all these three parameters separately, the better you feature. इस चीज को मैप करने के लिए there is the scale that Global Hunger Index releases, that is the severity scale. इस severity scale के अंदर 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 कैटेगरीज हैं। यदि आपका स्कोर 50 से ऊपर आता है देन यू विल फॉल इन एक्सट्रीमली अलार्मिंग कैटेगरी। इस कैटेगरी के अंदर कंट्रीज सच एज सोमालिया फीचर कर रही हैं। देन देयर इज द अलार्मिंग कैटेगरी 35 to 50 के बीच में, 20 to 35 सीरियस, 10 to 20 एंड बिलो 10। सो इंडिया की जो आज की डेट में रैंकिंग है, इंडिया फॉल्स अंडर सीरियस कैटेगरी ऑफ हंगर चैलेंज। नाउ whenever a report comes and when the report is critical of you, सबसे पहली चीज होती है कि उसकी कलेक्शन मेथडोलॉजी को चैलेंज किया जाता है एंड उसकी कलेक्शन सिनेरियो को ही बेसिकली क्रिटिसाइज किया जाता है। जैसे ही ये रिपोर्ट आई, द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडियाज रिएक्शन वाज जस्ट द सेम ओनली। हाउएवर this report is being widely accredited across the world, and therefore let us see as to how and from where this report is gathering its data. With respect to undernourishment, डेटा आता है फूड एंड एग्रीकल्चर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से। चाइल्ड मोर्टेलिटी के रिस्पेक्ट में आता है यूएन इंटर एजेंसी ग्रुप फॉर चाइल्ड मोर्टेलिटी एस्टिमेशन से। चाइल्ड वेस्टिंग एंड स्टंटिंग का डेटा कॉम्प्रिहेंसिवली लाया जाता है फ्रॉम अ जॉइंट डेटाबेस ऑफ यूनिसेफ, वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, वर्ल्ड बैंक, अमंग अदर्स। नाउ this problem is not just something which is limited to the world, and which is why the scale, the index has been termed as Global Hunger Index. Over the years, it has been seen that we are losing this fight against hunger, and there are a number of factors which are attributed to this thing. So, based on the projections of Global Health Index, today the world will not be able to achieve or will fail to succeed in its fight against hunger by the year 2030, especially 47 countries, and mind it, even our country is featuring in it. Then why is this happening? Basically, today food security is facing assault from multiple fronts. There are various disturbed areas in the world in which conflict is brewing, be it Europe, be it Asia, or be it Africa and Latin America. Then we are also facing the onslaught of climate change and extreme climates. Basically, one of the things that is associated with climate change and concern is that climate change is going to hamper directly the food security. As we have seen in the case of rains only, today we are not getting even rain. ठीक है, स्पेशली एंड जोग्राफिकली जो रेन की इंटेंसिटी है वह बेसिकली वेरी कर रही है एंड विद इन अ फ्यू स्पैन ऑफ टाइम ज्यादा रेन हो जाती है। दिस हैज एक्सट्रीम इंपैक्ट ऑन द क्रॉप्स एंड इज नॉट गुड फॉर क्रॉप्स। देन अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, COVID has also had a severe impact on food security. With the global downturn in the economy and projection rates for global economy shrinking down, it is going to have direct impact on what? Food security. And across this, we can also see that the challenges that today global supply chain is facing is also one of the result with respect to this food security challenge. Recently only, after much negotiations, the various countries have agreed to supply aid, humanitarian aid with respect to food to Afghanistan after Taliban has taken over it. Various countries which are facing sanctions such as North Korea are also basically under trouble with respect to food security. Now, all these things have aggregated, and today we see that the problem of undernourishment, which was on a decline for quite some time, is again increasing. Then regional inequality is also over there, and regional inequality को ये देखते हुए हमें लगता है that we would not be able to achieve the sustainable development goal of ensuring adequate nourishment to the entire world's population. जो मोटो दे रखा है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट में वो है लीव नो वन बिहाइंड, एंड विच इज व्हाई इट comes out that we need to see that this inequality across regions does not persist. With respect to this, the regions which are most affected are Africa, south of the Sahara, and South Asia. So, in these very areas, the situation is serious. Now, इंडिया का सिनेरियो देखते हैं, हमारी बेसिकली क्या प्रोजेक्शंस रही है, हमारी डेवलपमेंट क्या रही है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ग्लोबल हंगर इंडेक्स. बेसिकली सिंस 2000 इंडिया ने एक सब्सटैंशियल प्रोग्रेस करी है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू इंश्योरिंग फूड सिक्योरिटी एंड न्यूट्रिशन अक्रॉस इट्स पॉपुलेशन. नाउ जब हम हंगर की बात करते हैं, आज की डेट में हंगर का बेसिकली डेफिनेशन बदल चुका है. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट अटेनिंग द सफिशिएंट लेवल ऑफ कैलोरीज, बट it is also about getting the essential nutrients for the development of the body. Even after getting sufficient level of calories, a child may remain stunted, a child may remain wasted, and child mortality may exist. It is therefore that the issue of hunger today is multidimensional. With respect to India, if we have to see in particular, India's GHI score has decreased from 2000 GHI score of 38.8 considered as alarming to 2021 में हमारा स्कोर आ गया 27.5. So this is considered as serious. 2000 में हमारा 38 आ रहा था, 39 आ रहा था, तो देखिए ऐसे देखा जाए तो comparatively we have made progress. However, is this progress sufficient? The proportion of undernourished in the population under the age of 5 and the mortality rate, इन चीजों पे हमारे देश में ज्यादा काम हुआ है. नाउ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू अगर चाइल्ड स्टंटिंग और वेस्टिंग की हम बात करें, चाइल्ड वेस्टिंग की जो बेसिक स्टंटिंग की जो हमारे देश में प्रॉब्लम है वो सबसे ज्यादा हाईएस्ट है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू चाइल्ड वेस्टिंग एंड स्टंटिंग. वेस्टिंग के अंदर हमारी रेट जो हमारा स्कोर है दैट इज द हाईएस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड, एंड इफ वी आर टू कंपेयर आवर ओन बेसिकली score from our own score in 1998 and 1991, we see that today the problem of child wasting has enhanced to 17.3% of the population, whereas in 1998 and 1999 it was to 17.1 of the population of children under age of 5. As I've already told you that today only about 15 countries feature lower than India, and it is no matter to be of there is no actually consolence to us basically. Now, India was also behind most of the neighboring countries. Pakistan featured at 92, Nepal, Bangladesh at 76, Sri Lanka at 65. Now, अब ये देखना ज़रूरी है कि इस रिस्पेक्ट में गवर्नमेंट के इनिशिएटिव्स क्या चल रहे हैं, एंड जो भी गवर्नमेंट के इनिशिएटिव्स चल रहे हैं वी हैव टू सी दैट बेसिकली the last mile delivery is very essential. इस रिस्पेक्ट में गवर्नमेंट ने वन नेशन वन राशन कार्ड का जो एक इनिशिएटिव रिसेंटली लाया है is going to help very much. And if a question comes with respect to global hunger index, and then it would be important for us to mention this very aspect also. Apart from this, Delhi government की डोर स्टेप डिलीवरी ऑफ राशन की जो स्कीम है उसके बारे में भी हम लिख सकते हैं. Then some of the programs which has been already going on is Eat Right India movement. ये एक बेसिकली आउटरीच प्रोग्राम है FSSAI का, जिसके अंदर सिटीजन्स को अवेयर किया जाता है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू व्हाट इज राइट टू ईट. विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस थिंग, ट्रांस फैट की बेसिकली जो मात्रा है उसे भी फूड के अंदर कम करने की अवेयरनेस दी जाती है. देन वी हैव द पोषण अभियान. पोषण अभियान के अंदर अंडर नरिशमेंट, अनीमिया स्पेशली अमंग यंग चिल्ड्रन एंड वुमेन एंड एडोलेसेंट गर्ल्स, इसको टारगेट किया जा रहा है. देन प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना, ये बेसिकली प्रेग्नेंट लेडीज के लिए है, एंड सो दैट दे गेट द सफिशिएंट बेनिफिट्स अंडर मैटरनिटी, एंड ये सभी कंट्री के सभी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में चल रहा है 2017 से. अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोग्राम, एंड जिससे टारगेटिंग करी जा रही है इन ऑर्डर टू basically target the issue of the deficiency of micronutrients is food fortification. So फूड की फोर्टिफिकेशन करी जा रही है इंपॉर्टेंट मिनरल्स जैसे आयरन, आयोडीन, जिंक, विटामिन ए एंड डी, सो दैट इसकी बेसिकली रिक्वायरमेंट, इससे आपको माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स हम सप्लाई कर पाएँ। देन अगेन वी हैव द नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट, जिसके तहत 75% ऑफ द रूरल पॉपुलेशन एंड 50% ऑफ द अर्बन पॉपुलेशन को हम सब्सिडाइज्ड ग्रेन दे रहे हैं। देन मिशन इंद्रधनुष, जो कि टारगेट करता है चिल्ड्रन अंडर द एज ऑफ 2। इसके अंदर बेसिकली वैक्सीनेशन प्रोग्राम है ये, जिसके अंदर 12 तरीके की वैक्सीन्स लगाई जाती हैं। And lastly, we have the Integrated Child Development Services Scheme. So, these are all the comprehensive schemes which have been going on by the government. There are various model of states such as Tamil Nadu, which is doing well, whose PDS system has worked well, and the future actions would be taking course correction with respect to availability of these foods, as we have seen in the case of when this one nation one ration card scheme has been launched. There were certain problems, certain people were facing problems with respect to accessing this ration, because of the machines which have been started using, so as to basically it was been given by through Aadhaar, and when an individual was not able to access that very thing, the individual was secluded from him. So government has been taking corrective measures into it. More measures needs to be taken, and all these initiatives have to be implemented rigorously. Should you have any doubts with respect to this lecture, feel free to put your doubts in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to reply to them. Thank you and have a nice day.